Hello students and good morning. So now I am doing class for class 10. The topic is rectangular parallelopiped. So in the last online class also we were doing the same chapter, that is rectangular parallelopiped. So this is the continuation class. So today we will do from objective type of question, that is very short answer type question. So we will do from multiple choice question now. Same exercise 4, page number 75. From the book Ganit Prakash for class 10 by West Bengal Board of Secondary Education. Okay, so now let's start this question now. The question is question number 24, number A, MCQ, that is multiple choice question. You have to choose the correct option here. So question number 1 is, the inner volume of a cuboidal box is 440 cc. Cc means cubic centimeter, and the area of the inner base is 88 square centimeter. And the inner height of the box is, which is the correct option? You have to check it. Whether it is number A 4 centimeter, whether it is number B 5 centimeter, whether it is number C, that is your 3 centimeter, and number D it is 6 centimeters. So you have to choose the correct option here. Okay, so cuboidal box means it is of shape rectangular parallelopiped, that is also known as cuboid. So what is its inner volume? Inner volume is 440 cc. And what is the area of the inner base? Base means tallako portion. Jastai this is a cuboidal box, right? This is known as the base. यसको इनर बेस, यो भित्रपट्टिको बेसको एरिया चाहिँ कति रहेछ? 88 स्क्वायर सेन्टिमिटर. अनि यसको भोल्युम, इनर भोल्युम, जस्तै अब यो बक्समा पानी भर्यो भने पुरै भर्दिनु, त्यो पानीले के को शेप लिन्छ? यो बक्सको शेप लिन्छ. दैट इज नोन एज द भोल्युम अफ दिस cuboidal box. Okay, what is its volume? It is 440 cc. That is inner volume of the box is 440 cc. And the area of the inner base is 88 square centimeter. यो तल्लो भाग, यो जुन चाहिँ तल्लो पोर्सन छ, यो तल्लो पोर्सनको एरिया कति दिएको छ? तर यसको भित्र पोर्सनको एरिया चाहिँ दिएको छ 88 स्क्वायर सेन्टिमिटर. द इनर हाइट अफ द बक्स इज, अब तिमीले यो इनर हाइट निकाल्नुपर्छ. हाइट भनेको यो, यु हेभ टु फाइन्ड आउट द इनर हाइट अफ द बक्स. भित्रको हाइट चाहिँ कति छ त्यो निकाल्नुपर्छ. यु हेभ टु चुज द करेक्ट अप्सन. ए 4 सेन्टिमिटर, बी 5 सेन्टिमिटर, सी 3 सेन्टिमिटर, डी 6 सेन्टिमिटर. सो विच इज द करेक्ट option? You have to choose it. Okay, so there is another formula for finding out the volume of the cuboidal box, that is, it is area of the base, this area of the base into height. So यो area of the base लाई height ले multiply गर्यो भने के निस्किन्छ? अर्को volume of the cuboidal box पनि निस्किन्छ. त अब हामी यो formula use गर्छौं to get the inner volume of the cuboidal box. Okay, now let us assume the inner height of the box. So this is the solution. Let the inner height of the box be x centimeter. Okay, cc means cubic centimeter, this is your square centimeter. So you should write down the answer for inner height in terms of centimeter. Okay, so we have assumed inner height of the box be x centimeter. So what is the area of the inner base? Area of the inner base is equal to, this is your 88 square centimeter. Okay, so we can find out the volume of the inner volume of the cuboidal box. That is, we can find out the inner volume of the cuboidal box using the formula area of the base into height. So therefore inner volume of the box is equal to, what is the formula? Area of the base into height. Is that clear? So we can use this formula, area of the base into height. So what is the area of the base here? It is 88 into what is the height? It is x, which is equal to 88x. What is the unit? Since this is the volume, it should be cubic centimeter. This is cubic centimeter. Is that clear to all of you? So we have got the inner volume of the box as 88x cubic centimeter. But by question, what is the inner volume of the box? It is 440 cc. That means these two must be equal, isn't it? So write on, but by question, inner volume of the box, inner volume of the box is equal to how much is it? It is 440 cubic centimeter, or you can write cc also. So these two must be equal. This is also the inner volume of the box. This is also the inner volume of the box by question. So these two must be equal. That is, therefore 88x is equal to 440, or x is equal to 440 divided by 88, right? So 5 times. 5 is a 40, 0, 4, 8 5 is a 40, plus 4 is 44. That is, x is equal to 5. So what is the inner height of the box? It was x centimeter, and what is the value for x? It is 5. So therefore inner height of the box, is equal to, what is the answer? It is 5 centimeters. So which is the correct option here? This B, 5 centimeter is correct. So number B, 5 centimeter is correct. So this is the final answer. So I think you have understood it. So you can copy it. Now we'll do the next question now. So now we will do the next question, that is question number 2. This is from MCQ, multiple choice question type. Okay. So the question is, the length, breadth and height of a cuboidal hole are 40 meter, 12 meter and 16 meter respectively. So एउटा cuboidal hole छ, त्यो cuboidal hole भनेको rectangular parallelopiped shape मा छ. त त्यो cuboidal hole को length कति दिएको छ? 40 meter, breadth 12 meter अनि height दिएको छ 16 meter respectively. Okay. The number of planks having the height, it should be having the height 5 meter, comma, the breadth of 4 meter, the breadth of 4 meter and the thickness 2 meter can be kept in that hole is number A 190, number B 192, number C 184 and D 180. त त्यो cuboidal hole मा चाहिँ त्यो planks भनेको तक्ती, काठको तक्ती हुँदैन, त्यो काठको तक्ती चाहिँ त्यो cuboidal hole भित्र हाल्नु पर्यो, ठिक्क अटाउनु पर्यो त्यो cuboidal hole मा. त कतिवटा plank चाहिँ अटाउनु सक्छ भनेर भन्दैछ. त प्रत्येक each plank को height कति छ? 5 meter, breadth कति छ? 4 meter अनि thickness, त्यसको मोटाई thickness कति छ? 2 meters. त यस्तो खाले plank जसको हाइट 5 मिटर छ, ब्रेथ 4 मिटर छ र थिकनेस 2 मिटर छ, यो चाहिँ कतिवटा प्लैंक चाहिँ त्यो क्युबोइडल होलमा अटाउन सक्छ भनेर सोध्दै छ क्वेशनले. त यसलाई हामी कसरी गर्छौं? एबीसीडी मा कुन चाहिँ करेक्ट अप्सन हो? यसलाई हामी कसरी गर्छौं भने नि, त पहिला सबभन्दा पहिला त्यो क्युबोइडल होलको भोल्युम निकाल्नु. बुझ्दै छ? क्युबोइडल होलको हामी के निकाल्छौं? भोल्युम निकाल्छौं. ठीक छ? अनि त्यहाँदेखि इच प्लैंकको पनि भोल्युम निकाल्नु. हाइट दिएको छ, ब्रेथ दिएको छ अनि यसको थिकनेस दिएको छ. त इच प्लैंकको पनि हामी भोल्युम निकाल्नु. त भोल्युम अफ द क्युबोइडल होललाई त्यो एउटा भोल्युम, त्यो प्लैंकको भोल्युमले डिवाइड गर्यो भने नम्बर अफ प्लैंक्स निस्किहाल्छ. ठीक छ? त यस्तो नम्बर अफ प्लैंक्सहरु माग्यो भने चाहिँ तिमीले के निकाल्छौ? दुईटाको भोल्युम निकाल्नु. त पहिला हामी के निकाल्छौ रे? भोल्युम अफ द क्युबोइडल होल निकाल्ने, त्यहाँदेखि भोल्युम अफ इच प्लैंक निकाल्ने, अनि त्यो भोल्युम अफ क्युबोइडल होललाई भोल्युम अफ इच प्लैंकले डिवाइड गर्यो भने के निस्किन्छ? नम्बर अफ प्लैंक्स निस्किहाल्छ. ठीक छ? त नम्बर अफ प्लैंक्स निकाल्ने मेथड के रहेछ? भोल्युम अफ क्युबोइडल होल डिवाइडेड बाइ भोल्युम अफ इच प्लैंक. राइट? सो लेट अस डू इट नाउ. Now, volume of the cuboidal hole of the cuboidal hole. Volume of the cuboidal hole, what is the formula? Length into breadth into height. So what is the length here? 40. What is the breadth? 12. And what is the height? 16. Don't multiply them. Keep it as it is, right? So if you keep it as it is, it will be easier for you to simplify it, right? So this is your cubic meter. So this is the volume of the cuboidal hole. Now you have to find out the volume of each plank. प्रत्येक plank को हामी volume निकालौं. Height into breadth into thickness. This is just like your length into breadth into height. Okay? So let us take this height as length, breadth as breadth, and this thickness as height. So you can easily get the volume of each plank. So therefore volume of each plank means volume of one plank. Volume of each plank, this is also height into breadth into thickness. This is just like your rectangular parallelopiped, isn't it? Actually the plank is like this, right? The plank is like this. This is just like your what? This is just like your This is just like your rectangular parallelopiped. तक्ती यस्तो टाइपको हुन्छ. यो चाहिँ तिमीको के भयो? यो चाहिँ थिकनेस भयो. यो चाहिँ थिकनेस. ठीक छ? यो चाहिँ के भन्छ? थिकनेस, हैन? यो चाहिँ थिकनेस भयो. This is the thickness, right? यो thickness भयो. This is the plank. यस्तो टाइपको हुन्छ नि plank, हैन? त यो plank को length or height. यो height चाहिँ कति रहेछ? 5 meter. यो height चाहिँ कति रहेछ? 5 meter. This is just like your length. And breadth कति रहेछ? What is the breadth given here? Breadth is 4 meter, right? अनि यसको thickness, मोटाई भनेको यो सानो height. यसको मोटाई कति रहेछ? यसको thickness कति रहेछ? Thickness रहेछ 2 meter. बुझ्यो? त यो पनि length into breadth into height जस्तै हो. This is your height 5 meter, breadth is 4 meter, अनि यो thickness कति भयो? 2 meter. Is that clear to all of you? यो फिगर सायद तिमीले बुझ्यौ होला, हैन? तक्ती भने याद भयो, हैन? तक्ती, काठको तक्ती देखेछ तिमीको आँखा अगाडि नक्सा आउँदै होला सायद, हैन? तक्तीको बुझ्यौ हैन? तक्ती प्लाङ्क चिन्छ, हैन? त त्यसको हाइट कति रहेछ? 5 मिटर, ब्रेथ कति रहेछ? 4 मिटर, अनि त्यसको थिकनेस मोटाई कति रहेछ? 2 मिटर. सो हाइट इज इक्वल टु कति भयो? 5, ब्रेथ इज 4, अनि थिकनेस कति छ? 2. Is that clear? So we can multiply them. It is 40 cubic meter. Is that clear to all of you? So I think you have understood it. So now in this case, you have to find out the number of planks. So I told you how to find out the number of planks, isn't it? Therefore, number of planks is equal to, what is the formula? Volume of cuboidal hole. Volume of cuboidal hole divided by what? This volume of each plank. So let us write here in the denominator, volume of each plank. Is that clear now? So let us find out. So which is equal to, what is the volume of cuboidal hole? It is 40, 12, 16 divided by, it is 40. That is volume of each plank. So 40 gets cancels, which is equal to 16 2s are 32. 2, 3, 16 1s are 16 plus 3 is 19. So what are the number of planks here? So number of planks is equal to 192. So which is the correct option? This B 192 is the correct option. So you have to write. So B 192 is correct. So 192 is correct. So I think you have understood it. So you can copy it. तर यो फिगर चाहिँ नबनाउँदा नि हुन्छ. You just try to understand it. यो फिगर नबनाउने त तिमीले यो प्रब्लम मात्रै कपी गर्नु. ठीक छ? So we'll do the next question now. So now we'll do the next question, that is question number 3. The total surface area of a cube is 384 square meter. So अब तिमीलाई क्यूब भनेको याद छ. क्यूबमा चाहिँ के हुन्छ? त्यो रेक्ट्याङ्गुलर प्यारालेलोपाइपेड और क्यूबोइडलाई हामी क्यूब भनेर भन्छौं, जसको लेन्थ ब्रेथ हाइट सबै इक्वल हुन्छ. यदि लेन्थ ब्रेथ हाइट सबै इक्वल भने प्रत्येक सर्फेस, यो जुन चाहिँ क्यूबको 6 वटा सर्फेसेसहरु हुन्छ, त्यो सबै सर्फेसेस चाहिँ के हुन्छ? एउटा स्क्वायर हुन्छ. ठीक छ? सो देयर आर 6 सर्फेसेस अफ अ क्यूब. त प्रत्येक सर्फेस कस्तो टाइपको हुन्छ? स्क्वायर शेपमा हुन्छ. ठीक छ? अनि you have to choose the correct option for volume of the cube is, the volume of the cube is number A 64 cubic meter, number B 216 cubic meter, number C 256 cubic meter, and number D 512 cubic meter. So which is the correct option? You have to check it. So how many surfaces are there in a cube? The cube has 6 surfaces. So in the question, the total surface area of a cube is 384 square meter. It is given. So you can assume the length of each edge of the cube. Let us find out. Let us assume, let the length of each edge of the cube be A. So this is the solution. Let the length of each edge of a cube be a meter. Let the length of each edge of a cube be a meter. भनेपछि यसको प्रत्येक सर्फेसेस के हुन्छ? स्क्वायर हुन्छ. So therefore area of a square or area of a surface, त त्यो क्यूबको एउटा सर्फेसको हामी एरिया निकाल्छौं. त्यो सर्फेस के शेपमा हुन्छ? स्क्वायर शेपमा हुन्छ. What is the formula for area of a square? It is side whole square. That is length of each edge whole square. That is a square meter. Since this is area, unit is square meter. So this is the area of a surface of a cube. So how many surfaces are there in a cube? There are 6 surfaces. So total surface area of the cube is equal to, this a square should be multiplied by 6 because there are 6 surfaces of a cube. So it is 6a square, unit is square meter. So I think you have understood it. Okay, but by question, what is the total surface area of the cube? 384 square meter. So but by question, total surface area of the cube is equal to, how much is that? This is 384 square meter. Okay, so we have got it. That is, हामीले यहाँ क्याल्कुलेसन गरेर टोटल सर्फेस एरिया अफ द क्यूब कति निकाल्यौं? 6a square meter, but by question it is given as 384 square meter. So these two must be equal. So you can equate 6a square with 384. So therefore 6a square is equal to 384. Or what is the value for a square is equal to, what is a square is equal to? 384 divided by 6. 384 divided by 6. 6 ones are 6. 6 is 36. Isn't it? 24. 6 4s are 24. Or a square is equal to 64. Or what is the value for a? A is equal to root over 64. What is square root of 64? It is 8. You know that. Square root of 64 is 8. So we have got the length of each edge of the cube is equal to 8 meter. So therefore length of each edge length of each edge of the cube is equal to 8 meter. Is that clear? So now in the question you are asked to find out the volume of the cube. You have to find out the volume of the cube. So what is the formula for volume of the cube? It is a whole cube, isn't it? So therefore volume of the cube is equal to, formula is a cube, which is equal to 8 whole cube. So that is your 8 into 8 into 8. Now multiply these 3 8. So multiply it. So what do we get? Which is equal to 8 8 is 64 into 8. 8 8 is 64 into 8, right? 8 4 is 32. 2, 3, 8 6 is 48 plus 3 is 49, 50, 51. That is 512. What is the unit? This is the volume. Volume unit is cubic meter. So which is the correct option in this case? This D, 512 is the correct option. Therefore D, 512 cubic meter is correct. So this is the final answer. So you can copy it. Now we'll do the next question. So now we'll do the next question, that is question number 4. So let us do it. In the question it is given that the ratio of the volumes of two cubes is 1:27. दुईटा क्यूब छ, फर्स्ट क्यूब र सेकेन्ड क्यूब. यो दुईटा क्यूबको भोल्युमको रेशियो कति दिएको रहेछ? 1:27. द रेशियो अफ द टोटल सर्फेस एरिया अफ द टू क्यूब्स इज, त तिमीले के निकाल्नु पर्छ? त्यो दुईटा क्यूबको टोटल सर्फेस एरियाजको रेशियो निकाल्नु पर्यो. त यी दिएको छ अप्सन्सहरु, ए बी सी डी मा कुन चाहिँ करेक्ट हो त्यो निकाल्नु पर्यो हैन. A is 1:3, B is 1:8, C is 1:9, D is 1:18. So let's do this problem now. So दुईटा क्यूब को हामी लेन्थ अफ इच एज सपोज गर्छौं. त फर्स्ट क्यूब को हामी A1 सपोज गरौँ, सेकेन्ड क्यूब को A2 लेन्थ अफ इच एज सपोज गरौँ. Let A1 be the length of each edge of the first cube right. The first cube को प्रत्येक एज को लेन्थ हामीले कति सपोज गर्यौं? A1. ठीक छ. फेरि let A2 be the length of each edge of the second cube त क्यूबमा चाहिँ के हुन्छ? लेन्थ ब्रेथ हाइट सबै इक्वल भएको कारणले गर्दा हामीले त्यो लेन्थ ब्रेथ र हाइट इक्वल भएको कारणले गर्दा त्यो लेन्थ ब्रेथ हाइटलाई हामी के लेखेको हो? एज. each edge of the cube are equal, right? So let the length of each edge of the first cube, let A1 be the length of each edge of the first cube, let A2 be the length of each edge of the second cube, right? So now in this case you have to find out the ratio of the volumes of the two cubes. So what is the volume of the first cube? Therefore volume of the first cube, what will be the volume of the first cube? What is the formula? A1 cube, isn't it? That is your side whole cube, or length of each edge whole cube. That is volume of the first cube is equal to A1 cube. So therefore volume of the second cube, what is the length of each edge of the second cube? It is A2. That means length of each edge whole cube will give you A2 whole cube. Now their ratio is given. यो दुईटाको भोल्युमको रेशियो चाहिँ कति दिएको रहेछ? 1:27. That is, you can write here by question A1 cube is to A2 cube is equal to 1:27. I think you have understood it. So we have A1 cube is to A2 cube is equal to 1 is to 27. So you know that the ratio can be written in terms of fraction. So we can write it in terms of fraction. A1 cube divided by A2 cube is equal to 1 upon 27. So both these sides can be written in terms of whole cube. You know that, isn't it? So or A1 upon A2 whole cube is equal to, so how will you write 1 by 27 in terms of whole cube? It will be 1 upon 3 whole cube, isn't it? That is 3 cube is 27, 1 cube is 1, right? So these, if powers are equal, bases must be equal. You A1 upon A2 लाई हामी base भन्छौं, ठीक छ? जस्तै x to the power n is equal to y to the power n छ भने n लाई हामी powers पनि भन्छौं, exponent पनि भन्छौं. अनि यो x र y लाई हामी के भन्छौं? base भनेर भन्छौं, ठीक छ? यो powers equal भयो भने यो के इक्वेट हुन्छ रे? bases are equal. That is A1 upon A2 is equal to 1 upon 3. Is that clear? So we can cross multiply it. So A2 is equal to, this is 3A1. So A2 is equal to 3A1. So we got this relation from the first given condition. Now what is to be calculated? You have to find out the ratio of the total surface area of the two cubes. अब हामी के गर्छौं यहाँ? यो प्रत्येक क्यूब को हामी के निकाल्छौं? Total surface area. You know the total surface area of the cube. What is the formula for total surface area of a cube? That is 6a square. That is your formula, right? So therefore, total surface area of first cube is equal to, what is the length of each edge? It is A1. So it will be 6A1 square. Question is here. प्रत्येक surface के हुन्छ? Square हुन्छ. What is the area of a square? It is A1 square. So how many surfaces are there? 6 surfaces are there in a cube, isn't it? So that area of each surface should be multiplied by 6 to get the total surface area of the first cube. Okay, so what is the total surface area of the first cube? That is your 6A1 square. Again, total surface area of second cube. Similarly, what is the total surface area of the second cube? What is the length of each edge of the second cube? It is A2. That means it is 6A2 square. Is that clear? Now let us find out the ratio. So therefore, ratio of total surface areas is equal to first cube is to second cube. First cube is to second cube. Or you can write it in terms of fraction also. So let us write it in terms of ratio now. What is first cube? What is the total surface area of the first cube? It was 6A1 square is to second cube is, it is 6A2 square, right? From both side here, you can cancel the similar terms. You can cancel this 6, which is equal to, it is A1 square is to A2 square. You can put the value for A2 from here, isn't it? So A1 square is to, what is A2 whole square? This will be 3A1 square, which is equal to A1 square is to, what is 3A1 whole square? 3 square is 9 and it is A1 square. So you can cancel the similar terms, which is equal to 1 is to 9. So which is the correct option out here? That is C is the correct option. That is number C, 1 is to 9 is correct. Number C, 1 is to 9 is correct. So this is the correct answer. So you can copy it. Now we'll do the next question now. Now we'll do the next question, that is question number 5. So this is very, very important. So you can mark it. Question number 5 is, if the total surface area of a cube is s square unit, एउटा क्युबको टोटल सर्फेस एरिया क्वेशनले कति दिएको छ, s स्क्वायर युनिट भनेको how many surfaces are there in a cube? There are 6 surfaces. So total surface area of the 6 surfaces is s square unit, and the length of the diagonal is d unit, and the length of the diagonal is d unit, right? So you have to find out the relation between s and d. Then the relation between s and d is, which is the correct option out here, whether it is a, b, c or d, you have to find it. Okay, so in this case you should know the formula of total surface area of a cube and the length of the diagonal, you should know it. So in order to write down the formula for these two, that is total surface area of a cube and the length of the diagonal, you should know the length of each edge of the cube, right? So let us assume it. Let the length of each edge of the cube be a unit. The question my unit ma deko cha, unit ma lekhum a unit. It may be centimeter, it may be meter and so on, right? So let the length of each edge of the cube be a unit. Now let us write down the formula for total surface area of a cube. Total surface area of the cube is equal to, what is the formula? The formula is 6a square. तर क्वेशनले हामीलाई कति दिएको छ, s भनेर दिएको छ, हामीले यति निकाल्यौं स्क्वायर युनिट. तर क्वेशनले कति दिएको छ रे, it is s square unit. भनेपछि यो दुईटा के हुनु पर्यो, equal. That is s is equal to 6a square. Let us mark it number 1, right? So again, what is given in the question? The length of the diagonal of the cube is d unit. So let us write down the formula for length of the diagonal. What is the formula for length of the diagonal? It is a root over 3. Okay, so length of the diagonal is equal to, what is the formula? If the length of each edge of the cube be a unit, what is the formula for length of the diagonal? You should know it. It is a root 3. We have done it. We had done it, isn't it? So it is a root over 3 unit. But by question, what is the length of the diagonal? It is d unit. So these two must be equal, right? So therefore what do we write? D is equal to a root over 3. Is that clear? So let us get the value for a from here. What is the value for a? So a is equal to d upon root 3. What is the value for a here? It is d upon root 3. You know how to get the value for a, isn't it? So let us put the value for a in 1. So in equation 1, you put the value for a. So putting the value of a, in 1. Do number 1 ma halau. Ke ko value halcha hami? A ko value halchau. So number 1 is, write down again. This is s is equal to 6a square. Let us put the value for a. So s is equal to 6 into, what is a whole square? It is d by root 3. It is d by root 3 whole square. Or s is equal to 6 into, what is d by root 3 whole square? So this square is for both numerator as well as denominator. So it is d square. What is root 3 whole square? You know that this is from sword. We know that root 3 whole square is 3. Root 3 into root 3 is root over 9. Root over 9 is 3. Is that clear? So it is 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6. Or s is equal to 2d square. So now we can get d square is equal to s upon 2. So d square is equal to s upon 2 is the correct answer. So which option is that? It is number D. That is number D. D square is equal to s by 2 is correct. So is that understood now? So you can copy it. So this question is very, very important. Now we'll do the next question now. So now we'll do another type of question, that is number B is, let us write true or false of the following statements. You have to check whether the given statement is true or false. Okay. So B number 1 is, if the length of each edge of a cube is twice of that first cube, the first cube को edge जति हुन्छ त्यसको 2 गुना चाहिँ second cube को edge हुन्छ भनेर भन्दैछ. The length of each edge of a cube is twice of that of the first cube. The first cube को प्रत्येक edge को length जति हुन्छ त्यसको 2 गुना चाहिँ कसको length of each edge हुन्छ, यो second cube को. यो जुन चाहिँ length of each edge of a cube दिएको छ यसलाई हामी second cube मानौं. ठीक छ? The length of each edge of a cube भन्दै छ यसलाई हामी कस्तो cube मान्छौं, second cube मान्छौं. So length of each edge of the second cube is twice of that of the first, is twice of that first cube. Suppose तिमीले first cube को length of each edge a suppose गर्यो भने, what will be the length of each edge of the second cube? It is twice of the length of each edge of the first cube. That is, length of each edge of the second cube will be equal to twice a. Is that clear? Then the volume of this cube. Then the volume of this cube means volume of the second cube. The volume of the second cube is 4 times more than that of the first cube. So whether the statement is correct or wrong, you have to check it. So in the question it is given that the length of each edge of the second cube is twice the length of each edge of the first cube. That is your given. So you have to prove that the volume of the second cube is 4 times more than that of the first cube. You have to check it. बुझेन सबैले? त यहाँ हामी पहिला के गर्छौं भने यो first cube को length of each edge suppose गर्छौं. Suppose it is a. So what will be the length of each edge of the second cube? Is twice of that first cube. So it will be twice a. So you have to check whether the statement is correct or wrong. That is, the volume of the second cube is 4 times more than that of the first cube. Okay? So यो second cube को volume चाहिँ first cube को volume भन्दा 4 गुना ज्यादा हुन्छ भनेर सोध्दैछ. Whether the statement is correct or wrong. It may be true, it may be false. Let us check it. Okay? So let the length of each edge of the first cube be small a. Okay? The first cube को प्रत्येक edge को length चाहिँ हामीले कति सपोज गर्यौं a. त अब हामी के को length निकाल्छौं? Length of each edge of the second cube. Therefore, length of each edge of the second cube is equal to कति भयो? 2a. ठीक छ? अब हामी volume निकाल्यौं. Now volume of the first cube is equal to, what is the formula? A whole cube. That is your side whole cube लेख्दा पनि हुन्छ. प्रत्येक cube को side whole cube or length of each edge whole cube लेख्दा पनि हुन्छ. So what is the volume of the first cube? First cube को length of each edge कति छ? A. That is your a cube. Now let us find out the volume of the second cube. So therefore, volume of the second cube is equal to, what is the formula? This is also length of each edge whole cube, or you may write side whole cube. Which is equal to, what is the length of each edge of the second cube? It is 2a. So which is equal to 2a whole cube. Which is equal to, what is 2a whole cube? This cube is for both 2 as well as a. What is 2 cube? It is 8, and this is your a cube. Okay. Now volume of the second cube is 8a cube. What is the volume of the first cube? It is a cube. That means volume of the second cube is a times greater than that of the volume of the first cube. So is this statement correct? So it is not correct. So that means this is false, isn't it? So from these two we can say that volume of the second cube is 8 times. Volume of the second cube is 8 times more than that of the first cube. बुझ्यो सबैले? हामीले यो दुईटाबाट हेरेर बुझ्न सक्छौं यो भोल्युम अफ द फर्स्ट क्यूब a क्यूब भयो तर भोल्युम अफ द सेकेन्ड क्यूब कति भयो 8a क्यूब भनेपछि भोल्युम अफ द सेकेन्ड क्यूब इज 8 times more than that of the volume of the first cube. Is that clear? So you can write here volume of the second cube is 8 times more than that of the first cube. More than that of the first cube. So I think I've understood it. Is the statement true or false? The statement is false. Therefore the statement is false. Therefore the statement is false. Okay. So I think you have understood it. You can copy it. So now let us check whether this second statement is true or false. Let us write true or false for the following statement. Okay, number 2 is in rainy season the height of rainfall in 2 hectare land is 5 centimeter. The height of rainfall in 2 hectare land is 5 centimeter. 2 hectare land भनेको कुनै एउटा ल्यान्ड को एरिया कति रहेछ 2 हेक्टेयर रहेछ त त्यो 2 हेक्टेयर ल्यान्डमा पानी पर्दैछ त त्यो रेनफल को हाइट चाहिँ कति भएछ त्यो रेन को हाइट चाहिँ कति भएछ पानी परेर त्यो रेन को हाइट कति भएछ 5 सेन्टिमिटर भएछ ठीक छ the volume of rainwater is 1000 cubic meter. So is the statement true or false? You have to check it. Also it is given that 1 ARER, this is also the area of the land, 1 ARER, right here, 1 R is equal to 100 square meter and 1 hectare is equal to 100 ARER. Clear? So now let us check it now. So यो तिमीले यो 2 हेक्टेयर ल्यान्डलाई त त्यो 2 हेक्टेयर ल्यान्डलाई हामीले स्क्वायर मिटरमा लानुपर्छ 2 हेक्टेयर ल्यान्डलाई हामीले केमा लानुपर्छ स्क्वायर मिटरमा लाने त कसरी लान्छौं सो पहिला हामी 2 हेक्टेयर ल्यान्डलाई हामी केमा लान्छौं स्क्वायर मिटर फर्ममा लान्छौं सो इन द क्वेशन इट इज गिवन दैट 1 hectare is equal to 100 R. So write down therefore 1 hectare is equal to 100 R ARE. Okay, so 2 hectare is equal to, so 2 hectare is equal to, it should be multiplied by 2. This is the unitary method. 1 hectare को लागि 100 R भने 2 hectare को लागि ज्यादा हुन्छ, that means you have to multiply it. So 100 multiplied by 2 is equal to, this is your 200 R, right? So next this unit ARER should be converted into square meter. So now 1 R is equal to 100 square meter. Okay, now you have to convert this 200 R into square meter. So therefore 200 R is equal to, for 1 R is it is, for 1 R it is 100 square meter. For 200 R 200 R is more than 1. So 100 भन्दा ज्यादा नै आउँछ भने चाहिँ हामी मल्टिप्लाई गर्छौं त्यति बेला कति हुन्छ 100 into 200, so which is equal to 20,000, right? 2 and 4 zeros square meter. So this is 20,000 square meter. This is the area of the land. So write down area of the land So area of the land is equal to 20,000 square meter. So I think you have understood it. It is 20,000 square meter is the area of the land. So now, what is the height of the rainfall? So therefore, height of the rainfall, what is the height of the rainfall given? What is the height of the rainfall given? It is 5 centimeter. So which is equal to 5 centimeter. Since this area of the land is in terms of square meter, that means in terms of meter, square meter. So let us convert this centimeter into meter. Right? So how can we convert centimeter into meter? Centimeter अलिक सानो युनिट भयो, मिटर ठुलो युनिट भयो. पहिला सेन्टिमिटर देखि डेसिमिटरमा लानु पर्छ, डेसिमिटर देखि सेन्टिमिटर. हामी दुई पल्ट चेन्ज गर्नु पर्यो नि त. हैन? त सेन्टिमिटर देखि डेसिमिटरमा लाँदा ठुलो युनिटमा लाँदा डिभाइड गर्नुपर्छ. पहिला सेन्टिमिटर देखि डेसिमिटरमा लाँदा 10 ले डिभाइड, फेरि डेसिमिटर देखि मिटरमा लाँदा फेरि 10 ले डिभाइड. दैट मीन्स एकैचोटी कन्भर्ट गर्दा सेन्टिमिटर टु मिटरमा लाँदा चाहिँ कति डिभाइड गर्नुपर्छ? 10 into 10 कति भयो? 100 डिभाइड गर्नुपर्छ. So which is equal to 5 divided by 100 meter. So I think you have understood it. Okay. So this is the height of the rainfall. Now in this case you are asked to find out the volume of rainwater. Volume of water is this much, 1000 cubic meter. Whether it is correct or wrong, you have to check it. So how can you find out the volume of the volume of rainwater? That is area of the land into height. अघि नै मैले भने यो ल्यान्ड हो, ठीक छ? यो ल्यान्ड, यहाँ पानी पर्दैछ, पानी पर्यो, त पानीको हाइट चाहिँ कति भयो? That is 5 centimeter, which is equal to 5 by 100 meter. यो चाहिँ हाइट भयो. यो चाहिँ एरिया अफ द ल्यान्ड. एरिया अफ द ल्यान्डलाई यो हाइटले मल्टिप्लाई गरेर के निस्किन्छ? भोल्युम अफ रेन वाटर. इट इज जस्ट लाइक फाइन्डिङ आउट द volume of the rectangular parallelopiped or cuboid. Is that clear? So let us find out the volume of rainwater. Therefore, volume of rainwater is equal to area of the land into height of the rainfall, right? Height of the rainfall. Height of the rainfall, which is equal to, what is the area of the land in this case? It is 20,000 square meter. 20,000 square meter into, what is the height of the rainfall? It is 5 by 100. It is 5 by 100. So you can simplify it, right? So this 0000 gets cancels. 5 zeros are 0, 5 zeros are 0, 5 twos are 10. This is 1000. This is the volume, isn't it? Volume means cubic meter. So it is 1000 cubic meter. Is it correct? In the question, the volume of rainwater is 1000 cubic meter. So we have got 1000 cubic meter. The statement is true. So write down, therefore, the statement is true. The statement is true. So I think you have understood it. So you can copy it. Now we'll do the next question. So now we'll do the next question, that is, let us fill in the blanks. हामी खाली ठाउँ भर्नु पर्यो अब चाहिँ. The question number 1 मा के भन्दैछ? The number of diagonals of a cuboid is, एउटा rectangular parallelopiped or cuboid छ, त्यो क्युबोइडमा कतिवटा डायगोनल्स बनाउन सकिन्छ? मैले तिमीलाई पहिल्यै भनेको थिएँ यो rectangular parallelopiped गराउँदाखेरि फर्स्टमै मैले भनेको थिएँ एउटा क्युबोइडमा 4टा डायगोनल्स बनाउन सक्छ भनेर, हैन? एउटा क्युबोइडमा you can draw 4 diagonals. The number of diagonals of a cuboid is 4. Is that clear? So write down 4 as the answer. अब number 2 मा के भन्दैछ? The length of the diagonal on a surface of a cube is equal to dash into length of one edge. तिमीलाई length of the diagonal of a cuboid चाहिँ याद छ हैन? Cuboid or cube, isn't it? लेन्थ अफ डायगोनल अफ ए क्यूबॉइड और क्यूब क्यूबको लेन्थ अफ द डायगोनल कति हुन्छ क्यूबको लेन्थ अफ डायगोनल हुन्छ √3 इन्टु लेन्थ अफ वान एज यहाँ √3 लेख्नु हुन्छ रङ हुन्छ नि फेरि यहाँ क्वेसन राम्रोसँग पढ्ने द लेन्थ अफ द डायगोनल अन ए सर्फेस अफ अ क्यूब भन्दैछ एउटा क्यूबमा 6वटा सर्फेस हुन्छ अन ए सर्फेस भनेको एउटा सर्फेसमा एउटा मात्रै सर्फेसमा चाहिँ द लेन्थ अफ द डायगोनल अन ए सर्फेस अफ अ क्यूब भनेको एउटा सर्फेसमा चाहिँ लेन्थ अफ द डायगोनल इज इक्वल टु ड्यास इन्टु लेन्थ अफ वान एज भन्दैछ ठिक छ सो लेट अस ड्र द क्यूब हियर नाउ सो यो हामीले क्यूब बनाउँदैछौँ this is the cube right so this is the cube so this is your cube okay अब हामी एउटा सर्फेस मात्रै लिन्छौँ सपोज यो अगाडिको सर्फेस लिनु ठीक छ त यो अगाडिको सर्फेस के भयो इट इज अ स्क्वायर त यो स्क्वायरको डायगोनलको फर्मुला चाहिँ के हो भनेर सोध्दैछ त हामीले क्यूबको प्रत्येक लेन्थ ए सपोज गर्न सक्छौँ हैन त एउटा सर्फेसमा डायगोनल भनेपछि यो भयो दिस इज द डायगोनल सपोज दिस इज ए दिस इज बी एन्ड दिस इज सी राइट सो you know that from this diagram this ABC is a right angle triangle and we have proved Pythagoras theorem in theorem we have proved Pythagoras theorem in geometry isn't it that is hypotenuse whole square is equal to base whole square plus perpendicular whole square you know that isn't it त यदि हामीले यो क्यूबको प्रत्येक एज ए सपोज गरे लेन्थ अफ इच एज लेन्थ अफ इच एज इज इक्वल हामीले कति सपोज गर्यौं ए त यो पनि ए हुन्छ यो पनि ए हुन्छ यो पनि ए हुन्छ let us take this surface that is ABCD is a surface कुनै एउटा सर्फेस लियौं यो सर्फेस के हो एउटा स्क्वायर भएको नि हैन त प्रत्येकको लेन्थ यो प्रत्येक स्क्वायरको लेन्थ कति भयो ए हुन्छ let us take this AB is equal to A and BC is equal to A so this is a right angle triangle so in right angled triangle ABC right so here you know Pythagoras theorem we have proved this theorem in geometry I think you know it isn't it that is your h square is equal to b square plus p square or what is h here this is AC so AC square is equal to what is b square a square what is p square that is also a square I think you have understood it okay next or this AC is the diagonal this AC is a diagonal on a surface of a cube कुनै एउटा सर्फेसमा यो AC के भयो डायगोनल ठीक छ सो अब AC को भ्यालु निकालौं सो AC स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टु 2a स्क्वायर और AC इज इक्वल टु AC होल स्क्वायर भनेको AC स्क्वायर मात्रै लेख्नु किनभने AC एउटा के हो साइड हो त्यही कारण हामीले a स्क्वायर c स्क्वायर लेख्दैनौं यो क्यापिटल A क्यापिटल C चाहिँ एउटा साइड भएको कारणले गर्दाखेरि हामीले के लेखेको AC स्क्वायर मात्र लेखेको ठीक छ सो AC इज इक्वल टु √2a स्क्वायर और AC इज इक्वल टु कति भयो √2 किनभने यु क्यानट गेट द स्क्वायर रुट अफ 2 so √2 त्यतिकै राख्नु what is square root of a square that is a is that clear त यो AC भनेको नै के हो लेन्थ अफ द डायगोनल अन ए सर्फेस अफ अ क्यूब AC भनेको के हो लेन्थ अफ ए डायगोनल अन ए सर्फेस अफ अ क्यूब so which is equal to √2 into length of each edge or length of one edge so what is the answer here the length of the diagonal on a surface of a cube is equal to √2 हुन्छ है √3 हुँदैन त्यो √3 into length of one edge के हुन्छ क्यूबमा डायगोनल बुझ्यो क्यूबमा what is the length of the diagonal it is √3 into length of one edge तर what is the length of the diagonal on a surface of a cube एउटा क्यूबको एउटा सर्फेसमा what is the length of the diagonal it is √2 into a भनेको के हो the length of one edge is that clear so this is your answer so I think you have understood it okay so you can copy it त तिमीले यो कपी गर्न सक्छौ यो √/2 कसरी आयो यो मैले बुझाएको हो त तिमीले कपी गर्नु यो and now we'll do the third one okay so I think you can do this third one so what is the answer for the third question so you can do it number 3 you can do it easily if the length breadth and height of a rectangular parallelepiped are equal then the special name of this solid is I already told you that rectangular parallelepiped ma length breadth height sabai equal bhane त्यसलाई edges पनि भनिन्छ length of each edge of a के भनेथे मैले that rectangular parallelepiped now will become cube if length breadth and height are equal so what is the special name of the solid it is cube okay so you can copy it so now this much is for today हामीले आज जति पनि गर्यौं सबै घरमा राम्रोसँग रिभिजन गर्नु यही रिभिजन नै तिमीको होमवर्क हुनेछ त नेक्स्ट क्लासमा म अर्को सर्ट आन्सर टाइप क्वेशन्स गराउँछु अनि यो रेक्टेंगुलर प्यारालेलोपाइपेड सक्ने साथ म तिमीलाई सिलिन्डर गराइहाल्छु ठीक छ सो दिस मच इज फर टुडे